Hello, friends, and welcome. I am Kenistan, and today I am recording part one of likely many Star Citizen videos where I go over basic things as I play. My friends and I have been playing the game for a couple of months now, and given how in depth the game already is, despite it being in alpha, there's still a lot to learn. All of us love to knowledge share, and I especially love teaching and imparting my knowledge. So this is going to be the beginning of a series of videos where I teach how to play Star Citizen, or you can watch me bumble along as I also learn things with myself or others. Normally, we're supposed to do this as a group, but scheduling, work, families, normal things, they get in the way. So video it is. Anyway, so today I will be using the Consolidated Outlands Mustang Alpha, a small, neat little ship that is also one of the starting game packages. As such, the ship and others like it are probably going to be the first ones a player flies. This tutorial assumes you already know how to find your way through the city or station you may be in and have found your way to your hangar. So you probably already came from those elevators over there, went to the console, grabbed your ship, and now here's your ship. Today I am in the city of Orison on the planet of Crusader, and I will be doing my flight around August Dunlo Spaceport. Or, I don't know, maybe part of Orison proper as well. Yeah, let's go and hop in this ship. Neat little beauty that I come to quite enjoy. So, every ship is different, but for the Mustang Alpha, the Mustang series in general, the entry is to the left of the cockpit. And there's a little hover text here. Default key F to enter. Default key F to interact, really. Hmm. It seems my ship is already powered on. Well, for the sake of the tutorial, let's shut that off real quick. Power on. All right, cool. So the power on sequence. Normally, when you hop into a ship, it's going to be off like this. Your MFD is going to be off. Your screens are going to be off. No displays. Nothing. So there's multiple ways to do this. The easiest way is the shortcut key of left alt plus R default. This is your flight ready button. This powers on the ship and also powers on, well, maybe supposed to power on the ship and power on the engine at the same time. Or if you hold down F, which is going to be your really default way of interacting with the game, find on the Mustang Alphas down here a little button, flight ready. Press that, and everything comes online. This includes power, this includes engines, shields, weapons, if you are in, of course, SCM or Space Combat Mode. Anyway, my personal favorite way of doing it is slightly more interactive, though it's still only two button presses. Uh, Default key U powers on the ship with the HUD and the controls on and everything. Looking down at the power management screen, you can see that certain things are on and certain things are off. In this case, everything but my engines are on. Default key I turns on the engines. And I do quite enjoy the Consolidated Outlands voice. It's very soothing. Anyway, so for this, I will be flying everything in default controls just to keep it all in line. That means the coupled mode is on, gravity compensation is on, auto slowdown, G safe, uh, boosting controls, proximity assist, speed limiter, all that is going to be on just for the sake of consistency. Later, I'll handle decoupled flight and the other settings. So for now, we're going to request takeoff. Default keybind, hold down left alt, press N, and looks like we immediately got permission to take off. Sweet. Sometimes, depending on where you're at, there's a hangar queue. Sometimes it can be long. The longest I've seen was 8 people. It's probably been longer for some. Otherwise, sometimes it's immediate like this. Now, for taking off, I am playing on keyboard and mouse. That is how I learned the game. That is how I'm probably going to continue to play the game for quite a while. Keyboard and mouse, default to take off. You want to strafe up, at least in this ship. Strafing up, default key, spacebar. There you go. Now you'll see that without me touching anything, the ship has come to a full and complete stop. That is coupled mode. When in coupled mode, the ship is going to want to come to a full and complete stop once you release controls. So you always have to have hands-on controls. Dead man switch kind of situation. Anyway, in this case, we want to go forward or strafe forward. Default key W, like first-person shooters. Also, you'll want to bring your gears up, just so the speed limiter doesn't like kick in. For that, default key N brings the gears up and folds your wings out, at least on the Mustang Alpha or the Mustang series, and some of the others too. I do love when pieces of geometry change like that. Anyway, so now we are floating. So let's go for a quick flight. Rolling is with Q, roll left, and E, roll right. As you can see, the Mustang Alpha is a zippy little thing, and I love it. Now, strafe up with space, strafe down with control, strafe left with A, hold D to strafe right, and then strafe backwards with S. My cat will leave me alone. One moment. Hello, say hi to the world, Pocky. Anyway. So, since we're doing touch and goes, let's go and request a landing. In this case, same button as taking off. Hold down left Alt, press N. There is a sound cue that pops up, but sometimes I play with sound, sometimes I don't. So, might miss it. Otherwise, in this case, we got a request fulfilled. So let's just go and head over to the hangar. And the hangar has shifted over here. Alright, cool. Alright, gears down with N. Oh yeah. Bring it in. And touch. Cool. Now, if I were to land with any sort of purpose and, of course, do my thing, this is where I would shut my engines off with I. If I wanted to go through the whole sequence, default key O powers off the shields, default key P powers off the weapons. But that's a later issue, or we'll cover that later. Power off the ship, and get out of the ship. But we're not doing that right now. So, again, U, power on the ship, power on the engines, wait for things to spool up. Left Alt plus N for hangar request. Space for strafe up, using mouse to yaw right. Excellent. Man, look at this thing. It's quite neat. I like it. I love it. Oh, wrong button. There you go. And for gears. And let's go. few player ships around, doing their own thing, whatever it is that they wish to do or want to do. Some ships, pitch, yaw, roll, are, well, pitch and yaw are the same. Other ships, pitch and yaw, are different. I do believe the Mustang series, the pitch is far more powerful than the yaw. And besides, it's fun to roll and pitch around. Anyway, let's go and go back for a landing. Left Alt plus N. See where our hangar is this time. Oh, hey, we're right there. Excellent. N for gears down. And let's touch. And, no, that's that. That is basic takeoff and landing. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and see you in the next one, I suppose.